It's Geekonomics, everybody. I got a new haircut. Feel free to make comments about it. I like it, so suck it. How you doing, Brian?
Wow, that was very defensive. That was like you made the announcement of the new haircut, but we're so You're ready for the haters to hate.
I am.
That you preemptively said, yes, if you don't like it, I don't care.
Yes.
You got a buzz cut. It's summertime.
Yeah. It's 90 degrees out every day now.
It's called summertime in New England, baby.
It's not even summertime in New England. This is like desert weather. Like it's like ridiculous.
We've had worse. We're gonna have 3 days of nice weather. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yeah, and then it's back to being like
another heat wave. Yeah. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I just mowed my lawn for the first time last week in like 3 months. Because besides that, it's been dead. It's just been brown.
I've mowed my lawn 3 times so far.
Well, my backyard's like right as the sun sets. It sets like at the end of my street.
Yeah.
So my whole backyard is like right in the open. There's no like shade on it.
Yeah.
So it just burns.
This conversation is really just turning off everybody right now.
It's dad combos. This is what dads talk about. They talk about lawns.
We're not dads.
Talk about houses.
We're not dads.
We're pet dads. We're pet dads, Brian.
Anyway, Mark. So today we decided we're going to talk about our favorite game shows as children, as
yes, because as everyone knows, and if you're not in the know, you should know. Supermarket Sweep is now on Netflix.
Yeah.
So that's what instigated this topic.
And it just so happens today that Chuck Woolery decided to put a horrible tweet out, and our Predator-in-Chief retweeted it. And I don't want to get into it, but
is Chuck Woolery still alive?
I know, and he's racist.
I didn't know he was alive.
I didn't know he's a racist, and he's
that's
still
crazy.
Anyway. He thinks that we're all being lied to by the CDC and COVID's a hoax. Yeah. And then Trump had to retweet it because we're in a state of we're in a world now where we take our advice from game show hosts,
retired ancient game show hosts.
And Trump is a game show host. So
he is.
He has to.
It makes sense. They're in the same frat.
Yeah.
They probably meet at the same Denny's on Thursdays and talk about things that are wrong in the world.
Not even a Denny's. They go to a Waffle House.
They go to a Bigford's. It's closed, but they still go to it.
Yeah, they actually go in the parking lot of a Bigford's.
An old closed Bigford's.
And they talk about how Bigford's was so great.
Yeah.
How they
remember they used to have the bar, the dairy bar.
You remember when back in my day you can get 3 flapjacks with maple syrup.
Yeah, those folks that would bring us food.
Anyway. That was it. Chuck Woolery. We will see you in 2 and 2. Remember that?
You're an a-hole, and we don't like you.
That was his catchphrase. We'll see.
It was. It probably still is. He probably says that to his wife when she leaves the room. I'll be back in 2 and 2. She's like, I don't care, Chuck. Just leave the room. Go to the bathroom. I don't need your life story. Tells her friends. God damn it. If he says 2 and 2 one more time, I swear to God, shotgun to the face.
Hey, honey, 2. Just like flies back.
Chuck Woolery was found dead today with a shotgun blast to the face.
The last words he said were,
one of a 2 sign.
I'll see you in 2 and 2. It looked like he was trying to say the word 2.
Yeah, his lips were stuck in a 2 position.
Oh, man. All right, Mark.
Yes.
Before we get into the news and sports and our topic, I always like to talk about what we've been doing for the last week.
Yes.
I have a few things. I'll go first.
Yeah, since you started it, might as well.
Yeah, since I started. I finished The Last of Us Part 2. It was a emotionally draining, depressing, beautiful game.
The trailer itself's emotionally depressing and draining.
I have not seen the trailer. I saw the trailer a long time. I don't watch TV to see the commercials, so
I saw it online. I didn't watch it on television.
So anyway, me and 2 other people from 2 other podcasts, the Red Room podcast and Counter Esperanto, we will be meeting this week and recording our thoughts and doing a review. And it will be going up on all 3 podcast feeds. It will be going up on theirs, and Geekonomics. So that review will go up.
A one shot.
Will go up possibly sometime this weekend or the beginning of next week. I don't know. Just depends on how long to edit it together.
Yeah.
So that will be happening. I watched Resident Evil 4. I'm on my Resident Evil movie kick.
Ooh, why?
4 is actually better than 3, but it's becoming more convoluted with characters, and it's getting over the top because now they've strayed totally away from the games. They have established the bad guy, this girl that was in 3, but she's been brainwashed, so now she's gonna be the new bad guy in 5. They tease her at the end of 4. They beat Wesker.
Yes.
Too easily, in my opinion. He should have let. Wesker's been a background character.
He's been like the floating background guy. Yeah.
And it's sort of like these guys kind of played. It's like the MCU before the MCU. You know, they really tied everything together. Each movie would always end on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
But I like 4. I'm excited to watch 5. I got 2 more left. So I overall, I want to see how this all concludes.
Wasn't there like 7 of them total or something like
6. There's 6.
Oh. Is the next one Afterlife?
No, Afterlife was the one I watched.
Oh, I think we saw that in the theater.
No, I've only seen the first 2 in the theater. I've never seen Beyond 2. These are all new to me. 3 and 4 I've never seen. 5 and 6 I've never seen.
The final chapter is the last one. I know that. Yeah,
I'm playing a really fun, mindless game. I recommend it if you just want to have a great summertime. Man Eater, you're a shark, and it's a reality show. It takes place in this reality show, like these shark hunters, and basically you start off as a teeny shark, and you're getting revenge on a one of these guys on this reality show who kills your mom.
Wow.
And so you're getting revenge, but you're growing and you get upgrades and you're fighting. You can jump on shore and eat people, which is a lot of fun. You can breach when you jump really high up in the air. You can grab a sea turtle. You're fighting enemies. Seals. Yeah. Well, I haven't hit seals yet. I had a sea turtle. But it's a lot of fun. It's very arcadey. You have cool upgrades. Your shark gets crazier and crazier. And Chris Parnell does the voiceover. So, like, when you discover something new, you hear Chris Parnell's voice, disembodied voice, telling you a little fun fact about something, and it's very humorous. So I think the game's like $30, $40. But if it goes on sale, I highly recommend picking it up. It's on everything. So it's just like a fun, mindless, good time. You want to eat things as sharks. It's great.
Yeah.
But that's what I've been up to, Mark. What have you been up to?
I did another rewatch of Mandalorian because I finished watching the Disney Gallery show, where it tells you all about the behind the scenes stuff of the show.
Oh yeah, now, is that like a documentary? Is that a documentary? What is it?
It's an 8-part documentary.
8 parts.
Yes, and they do like each individual like part of it. Like they'll do one episode was just about the music, which is all done by one guy. The whole thing basically by himself. He used an orchestra for some stuff, but a lot of it was just like him in a room by himself, just playing all these random instruments. They do one episode on just the directors, one episode on just the actors, one episode on just like what they call the volume, which I don't know if you knew this, Brian, but the whole show, 95% of the show was all shot on a studio floor. And it's just a full like 360-degree screen, and everything is background.
Wow.
So that's how they shot the whole show, was inside this thing called the volume, which they built. And it's just all LCD screens. Wow. And that's how they did like all the background shots, like all the distance shots. So they didn't have to do any they did hardly any like major like depth CGI stuff. Like usually you would shoot the stuff on a small area somewhere and then superimpose in the background. What they did is they played the background on these screens, and they just set up stages with the pieces that they wanted. Like even the scene where they're in this like the city at the end, where the big battle scene is.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's all shot inside this huge studio called the Volume that they built on. I think Lucasfilm built it. It's crazy. The whole thing is like,
I gotta check it out.
It's worth the price of admission. It's worth sitting through like 8 episodes, and they're like small, like the length of the shows too. They're only like 30 minutes, so it's like totally like I think like 2 to 3 hours total, maybe 4 hours.
Once I get my Disney Plus back for Mandalorian season 2, I'll check it out.
Yeah. Oh man, it like slowly maybe like as soon as I finish watching, I'm like I gotta watch Mandalorian again so I can like catch all these things that they talk about and all this stuff.
Right. So man, speaking of Mandalorian, like my Hans shirt, I got my Hans shirt today.
But no, I've been watching that, and then we got into Unsolved Mysteries. We're not watching them in order. We're kind of like jumping around.
Yeah, we haven't watched the last one yet.
Yeah, which I heard is really good.
But my favorite one was the UFO one. Did you watch the UFO one?
Which you watched the UFO one, and you said it was creepy. I didn't find it creepy. I thought it was just kind of weird.
Well, it's creepy that it happened. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just kind of strange.
No, you know which one was creepy? The French one, the House of Horrors.
Oh, maybe that's the one that you were talking.
Did you watch that one? Did you watch that?
No, we watched the first one, which is the guy that got murdered at the hotel.
Right. Yeah, that's bizarre.
Which is they're like no one knows, he just disappeared kind of thing.
Yeah, and he fell through the hole. How did he get there? Yeah.
Yeah.
The French one, it's all in French. It's subtitled.
Yeah.
And I think I might have said that was a creepy one.
Oh, okay.
This guy, I don't want to ruin. It's a guy, family murder. If you haven't watched it yet, it's a good.
No, we're like gonna sporadically hop through them, but we wanted to watch because we're in the Berkshires, like close to the Berkshires.
Right.
So like we want to like that's around here. We want to know about that because we can actually go there if we wanted to and check out Great Barrington and see what's going on there. So, but that was kind of like an interesting one.
Yeah.
Besides that, just kind of just usual stuff. Kind of been watching a lot of the movies that you guys been talking about, catching up on that kind of stuff, trying to watch new things. Like I said, I watched Annihilation. Watched a couple other new things. I watched the new Jumanji, which was really good.
You said all of this last week.
Did I watch it? Okay, I can't remember what I watched now.
All right, Mark.
There is no time. Time all blends together. I can't remember what week it is.
I know. Let's get to the news.
News.
Sports news. Today, they announced the Redskins are changing their name. And you said they're not picking a name yet. But today they announced they're picking a new name.
Yes. They announced in the press conference today that there will be changing the name of the team. It's been that name since 1933.
Wow. Finally.
So that's crazy that it's been, 1933 it wasn't as crazy, I guess. But yeah, so they're in the process of changing the name. I guess they have the name and everything picked out, but they're in trademark issues of trying to get like everything trademarked. And with all that's going on right now, I'm assuming the trademark office is not operating as fast as it usually would, I guess. So sometime this week, I guess they're supposed to have the big unveil of what the new team name is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people trying to guess what it could be.
What do you think it's going to be?
I mean, my first thought was you kind of want to keep the same color scheme because you've had that same color scheme since 1933. So it's like a maroon, orange, yellow kind of scheme.
Yeah.
So it's like really like hard to figure out like what. I mean, it has to also do with Washington D.C., I would assume.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like I want to say like the Defenders, but that's really kind of lame sounding. But I would assume something along that genre. What about you? What do you think?
I think they should name it the Hartford Yard Goats. Because we're not using it right now. And I think they can have it.
Yeah. I mean, or the steamed cheeseburgers. That's another name that we use.
Oh, well, let's see. Washington Redskins, they can change their name to, let's Google this.
The Atlanta Braves did announce that they're not changing their name.
Are they getting rid of the logo? Didn't they already get rid of the logo, though?
Well, right now it's just a tomahawk. They got rid of the Indian face, I believe.
Right.
The screaming Indian, which they now just have the tomahawk. But I think they're one thing they'd say is they're going to look into getting rid of the chop.
That's a good idea.
And other like things like that, but they don't want to change the name of the team.
Okay, here's some names they're saying, Mark. Washington Warriors.
That doesn't seem much better.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Well, it depends what the logo is, I guess.
All it is a W.
Yeah.
With a star. It's like a emblem, like an emblem.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. When I think Warriors, I kind of associate that with Native Americans.
I guess.
I don't think of like the '70s movie Warriors.
Warriors come out
to play. I mean, that would work because then you could play that before every game. You could play that video clip.
Yeah,
that'd be perfect, actually.
Well,
but there's already like the Golden State Warriors in basketball.
There you go. I mean, Washington.
Maybe that's what their issue is, that they're kind of like trying to figure out how to make it look different than the.
See, Warriors.
I know they don't like people don't. I know there's a thing where they don't like to like use the same names as other people in pro sports. It's like they kind of try to stay away from that.
Sort of.
I mean like you have like the St. Louis Cardinals in baseball, and you have the Phoenix Cardinals in football. But the reason that originally was because they were both in St. Louis, and it was owned by the same guy, so we just named them the same because he wasn't very inventive, I guess.
Yeah, but these names are so interchangeable at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, they change names and stuff so frequently, and they disappear. They come and go. It's like
they really don't.
Can't keep track of it all.
Not really. There's not really been a lot of name changing in sports. I mean,
yeah,
you have teams that you have like leagues that have folded and stuff like that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So names go away.
Like the main team, like the main leagues, like the NFL and stuff like that. There really hasn't been a lot of like name changes going on. Like,
what if they name themselves the Washington Tom Brady's? It just had Tom Brady's.
You know what they could do? They could take the old Nashville hockey team's name and call themselves the Washington Predators, and just have a bunch of like congressman photos on their jerseys.
No, I was thinking more line of Kevin Spacey.
They could do that too. They could have those on there. They could have those, yeah. And they could have that. They could have that guy come on from Chris Hansen can come on.
Chris Hansen.
What were your intentions with this football team?
Well, let's change gears. I got some news, Mark.
Okay.
I'm gonna share my screen with you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna share sound.
Oh boy.
And can you see this?
Let me see here.
Can you see this?
Yes, I can now, yes.
All right.
Ooh, I've heard about this.
Did you watch this?
I did not watch it yet because it was in French. The main bad guy in this was the main bad guy in Mandalorian.
Breaking Bad, too. Yeah.
Yeah. Moff Gideon.
It's beautiful, amigo. Perfect, but useless. I have something for you, Diego. Give me your hands.
Papa.
Now, the grenade is simple. It has 4 basic parts. The shell, which contains the explosive.
Is really
the fuse,
yeah.
The handle, and of course, the pin.
What are you doing?
Breathe, Diego. Breathe. The pin simply holds the handle in place. It is only when you let go that this grenade goes boom. Follow me.
With a live grenade.
Now.
Well, where are you going to go later? He's got a grenade in his hand.
He's such an amazing actor. He
is. He's so good at the actor.
I am El Presidente, which means that someday you will be El Presidente. And our people, they do not know how to be happy. They are torn apart by opinions, noise, indecision, strangled by their own freedoms. And even if you have love in your heart, even if you want what's best for them, if you only want to save them from themselves, they will hate you, Diego. Everything you say, do, believe will be wrong.
He's like the...
They will answer you with screams, call you evil, a monster, and give you this. So you tell me, are you evil? Are you a monster? Because our country is like this grenade, except it has two basic parts. Our people and you must clutch them nice and tight, or we all go boom. Understand now. Prove it.
Far Cry 6, baby!
Watch more from Far Cry 6.
I'm so excited for Far Cry 6.
I am so far behind on Far Cry's. It's crazy.
Which one's the last thing you played?
I want to say 3.
Oh my god! Well, they're each their own story, so you don't have to play them in any order.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, but I think the last one I played like in line was 3. I think 3 is the only one I played. I don't think I played any other ones.
We're going back to that same place where 5 was in Montana. 3 was another exotic place. 5 was a lot of fun because you get buddies. You get a bear named Cheeseburger, a dog, other people. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, Ubisoft had their big thing yesterday. They also talked about the new Assassin's Creed, Valhalla.
Yes, Valhalla. Yes, I've heard about that.
Looks really cool.
I'm into that. Vikings?
Yeah, the new Watch Dogs 3 Legion looks like a lot of fun.
I didn't know there's a Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah, that one's in San Diego. Watch Dogs 3 Legion takes place in England. And the cool part is you can be anybody. They don't just make you can pick the NPC, not NPC, but you can pick the character. You can be an old lady.
Your antagonist kind of.
You can pick, and then you can build a crew, so then you can get other people to join you, and it looks like a lot of fun. So a lot of great games coming up from that. And Far Cry comes out in February of next year. I'm ready. I got my money.
Man.
Give it to me. But other than that,
Star Wars Squadrons, did you see the thing for that?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna bring that up. I have not watched that trailer yet.
Oh my gosh.
I'm waiting to watch it on here with you.
Yes, Star Wars Squadrons. I'm up for that. It's basically Battlefield, but all just space battles.
Right. Let's see.
Or Battlefront, I should say.
And it's going to be a budget game because it's only going to be $40.
Yeah, but it's an EA game. That's why.
That has nothing to do with the price. I'm just saying it's going to be a budgeted game.
Yeah.
EA has a contract for their contract's up in like 3 years, so they've been really finally putting out better Star Wars games because they don't want to lose it with Disney.
The Jedi one was fantastic.
Yeah.
Fallen Order.
I know.
That could definitely go for a sequel.
It's a sequel. Oh, this is an official gameplay trailer. I need
The cinematic trailer is what you want.
Yeah, I just want. Oh, here we go.
There you
Oh man.
I can't shake them. Giving engines full power.
Think you can escape?
This is gonna be close.
Pilots, you are the Empire's strength. We do not accept defeat.
Remember why we fly. For hope. For the new republic.
Vengeance will be ours.
Seize that moment.
When the perfect shot makes history.
5 pilots.
1 squadron.
The galaxy's finest.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Comes out the 2nd of October.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's only a $40 game, which is awesome. It's a. I don't really know if it's gonna be a. I'm sure they'll have a story, and then I think it's gonna be there's gonna be an online component to it, which I probably won't play online, but I'll definitely play the story for $40. Even if the story was only like 8 hours, 10 hours, that's worth it for me. You know.
Yeah. No, that's
But that's awesome, yeah. I've been waiting to watch that to do it on the show here.
Yeah.
All right, Mark. Any more news? Anything worth talking about before we get into
Yes, I saw before we started doing the show that Nintendo. Can I share my screen at the same thing?
You want me to bring it up? You go to the bottom. It says share screen.
Yeah, but you gotta enable me being able to share. It says host disabled participant screen sharing.
It says allow record.
Next to where you do screen share, there's a little like arrow right next to that.
Yeah, I see it.
And then you just hit allow participants to share screen.
Try now.
There we go. So as you can see here, Nintendo is reportedly going to release a $250 Lego NES console next month. Look at this thing.
Oh my God.
It's a full-size Nintendo and controller with the Mario Brothers / Duck Hunt game cartridge and a television screen, and this screen actually moves and you move Mario across the screen.
Wow. I need me one of these.
Right? Like, look at this. Is like.
When's it come out?
They say supposedly next month. There's been like people, this just popped up the update because I just refreshed the screen. They've started to manually hide any replies made to its teasing tweet to show off the product's leaked images.
Oh, it was leaked. This is leaked.
This is so this is what they're saying is going to be the box for it.
Oh, so someone leaked this.
Yes, this is the official Lego tweet that they put out.
Ooh, we got a trailer.
Yeah, it's only a 5-second little clip.
Did you play that?
I did.
Play
I'm playing it again. That's all it is. That's all they show is like the console, the television.
Yeah. But it was already leaked.
Well, no, it was leaked after this, I guess. After this tweet came out, because this tweet came out this morning, I guess.
And some asshole had to ruin it.
Yeah, of course. It's 2020.
Yeah.
It's already been announced that Lego Mario sets have already been confirmed to be launching August 1st, according to this new report. The Mario figure will work with the new NES set, plugging into the top of the TV and making sounds.
I'm down.
Right?
I'm getting it. I'm excited.
Right?
I wonder how much is this going to cost. I think this is
$250.
What?
This is how much Lego sets cost. You know that, right?
Wait.
Lego sets aren't cheap.
$250?
It's 2,646 pieces, Brian.
No, did they release the price? Or are you just making that up?
No, that's like the average of what the sizes this big are. Of like sets this big, piece-wise would be.
It does not cost the same amount it would cost me to buy a Nintendo Switch. Like, it should be about $100 or less.
No. You don't buy Legos, I could tell.
I don't buy Legos very often.
Yeah. I bought the Lego Mustang that I posted pictures of on Facebook. That was around $300.
You paid $300.
I paid less than that because I bought it online.
Yeah.
But originally it was that much. And the other ones I've bought, that Claire bought me the 40th anniversary Slave 1 reissue that they put out for our anniversary. And I looked that up, and that was around $200.
I mean, I will get Legos at a discount. Like, I will never pay full price because that's
it's just But I mean,
ridiculous.
This is gonna be one of those ones that's gonna fly off the shelves, though. This is gonna be like one of those.
Yeah, I don't know. A part of me will,
especially with a separate TV too, and if it actually moves, like if this part actually moves and everything, that's gonna be intense.
Intense, Mark? It's gonna be
intensities even.
I wouldn't say it's intense. I mean, it's a cool gimmick, and I would play with it for
Look
all
at this. You actually
seconds.
move the Mario.
Yeah, as an adult.
On a stick.
I know. As an adult, I'll do it once, and they'll sit on a shelf and collect dust.
It all works on a crank.
That's all my Legos. I build them, they collect dust.
I know. I have the Apollo moon landing that I bought, and it's sitting on my shelf over there. And I have totes. I'll even show you my totes on the floor. Those are the ones I've built so far. That's where they are right now until I get a place to put them somewhere to display them.
Right. And I have my Ghostbusters. I have Echo 1 and the Ghostbusters on a shelf.
Yes.
I call it Ecto. Oh, Ecto 1. I'm thinking of the drink.
Echo 1 is a Star Wars reference.
Yeah. Not Echo.
Echo 1 to Moonbase.
Ecto 1. What is it?
Yes. Ecto 1 is Ghostbusters. Echo 1 is Star Wars.
I know.
Echo 1 to Moonbase.
Yeah.
Moonbase Respond.
Moonbase. 250 is too much.
Moonbase to Echo 1.
I will say my prediction is 150 or less for this.
I would guarantee you it's going to be around $250 to $300.
For that much money, no go for me. But if it's under 150, I'll get it.
So, other news, since I'm already sharing, I'll tell you. Star Wars announced that they're going to do a Bad Batch show. This is based off of a group of side characters that they launched during the last season of Clone Wars. They're clones that were genetically enhanced to have different abilities. Like one was like a super tech soldier. One was a brute soldier, basically. Another one was like a super warrior soldier, like infantry type soldier. and the last one was like a sniper. One was a sniper, and the other one was like the warrior one. So there's like a sniper soldier, and the warrior one was like the general of that group, like the main guy of the group kind of thing.
That's cool.
Then they also took in another like one that they saved. Oh wow, it's pouring outside right now. That they saved during last season, who had been genetically enhanced and modified by the Trade Federation. So it's 5 of them, and it's going to be the adventures after the end of the Clone Wars story ends, and how they like survive in the post-Clone War era.
Ooh.
So it's going to be, as always, produced by Dave Filoni, who's like the Mandalorian and produced Clone Wars.
Right.
So I'm excited for it. I like the last season of Clone Wars was fantastic. If you haven't seen it and you're a Star Wars fan, you need to watch it. I know you'll watch it when you get Disney Plus back for Mandalorian. But
I probably won't. I don't know why. The cartoons have never really drawn me in as much. I don't.
But this one's like really like this is basically this one tells the story of from Attack of the Clones to Revenge of the Sith.
I get that.
And it fills that whole spot, and it's fantastic.
I'm sure it's going to be cool, but I don't know what it is about the cartoon stuff that just really hasn't drawn me into, like, oh, I got to watch this because it's been this long and I have not seen one episode of any of the cartoon stuff. But I love The Mandalorian. I love the live action. So
yeah.
It's a me thing. It's a me thing.
It's a you thing. And you have
I don't have Disney Plus right now, so I'm only going to have Disney Plus to watch Mandalorian, and then I'll cancel Disney Plus again.
Yeah.
That's what's great about streaming services. You don't need to keep them forever.
Yeah.
You only need them. You can only get them when you want them. But that's cool. I like it. I'm
liking the sharing thing. I like this idea that we're doing here.
Yeah, it's nice.
Share the screens. It makes things easier to just talk about.
It makes the show better, I think.
Yeah, especially when it's only 2 of us sitting here jibber jabbering. No one wants to stand here looking at us the whole time.
Right. All right, Mark. So we're talking about game shows that we grew up on. This is going to bring back some great memories.
Yes, I think we should share screens so we can look at the individual things instead of us having to rattle off the information like we usually do.
Well, I'm going to rattle it off. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, we could do that if you like. Sure.
Yeah, because then people can read the information as opposed to us. We could talk about the shows more.
Sure. You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I'll go first. Yeah, I'll go first.
All right.
My first show that I was a huge fan of back in the day, which was a Saturday. Ooh. It's a reference for you. It's a little known. I don't know if it's little known, but it was kind of popular back in the day. I'm not sure how many people were actually into it. I used to love it. Tic-Tac-Doe. You remember Tic-Tac-Doe?
I do not.
Oh, Tic-Tac-Doe was great. It's basically tic-tac-toe, but you see like the numbers, you pick the number, and then if you get that spot and you have like your X or O, you'd answer the question, and if you got the question right, you got to put your marker there. But if you got it wrong, the other person could steal this. This is the newer version. I don't know if this was the older version was this way, but the other person could steal and answer it, and then they could put their letter there.
Yeah, but who hosted this?
It had multiple versions of it. So it started started on TV in 56 to 59 on NBC, and then from 78 to 86, which is I remember it, on CBS, and then in syndication until 1990. I remember like the show, I can't remember exactly who hosted it. I've probably this guy, Jim Caldwell, or someone like that. But Wink Martindale, that's who it was. Wink Martindale hosted it.
The old Wink Martindale. Wink.
Yeah.
Hey, Winky.
Yeah. So I remember him hosting it, and I remember watching it when I was a kid because my dad worked second shift growing up.
Yeah.
So I remember he would be at home till like noontime, and there was like a plethora on CBS in the mornings.
Oh yeah.
There was like 7 to 8 shows. It might have even been on CBS at the time. Might have been on another channel at the time. But I remember watching it and it being like one of those shows that I was like addicted to. Like I was all about it. I thought it was great. I love the quiz show kind of feel to it.
Right.
It was actually produced by the man who got in trouble for the quiz show thing. So Jack Barry.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens.
So there you go. It was one of those shows that he was able to do back when he came back after the whole scandal and all that. So see, it's like the whole thing about the gameplay and how you have to pick a square and you get to earn your lead, otherwise they're made on claims, and then you can go back and pick it again. So, but it was a really cool game. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool. So that's my first one.
Cool. All right, Marcus. Mine. Let me share here. For me, this was a
Video Power. Oh man.
All right, so Video Power was a show
later in life. I went earlier.
It was Video Power with Johnny Arcade, and
yes.
Back in the day, it was a 1990 show. Kind of started off. The first season was a little bit different, and it evolved over time. And it was a show that I constantly wanted to see. Like, okay, here's my little brain. I'm a big video game kid, still am. I have my Nintendo. Well, at the time, I had a Sega Genesis before I got Nintendo. And these kids would compete by playing games and doing trivia, and the winner would be able to run through this like maze of video games, and they had Velcro all over their whole body, and they would stick them to the Velcro, and at the end they would list off all the games they won, and I was so jealous. I'm like, I want to be on this game. I want this to happen to me.
Yes.
And it was a show that I it's weird, when it was on, I was glued to the TV. I wanted to see this is around
the time of the movie, right? The Wiz. So it was kind of in that same, like they had the competition on that, but you had to play the same like kind of like big screen video game against somebody kind of thing.
Well, yeah, The Wiz was a big Nintendo advertisement, so it really had nothing to do with this show.
No, but I'm saying it was around that same time frame.
Yeah. I mean, The Wiz was just a gigantic advertisement for Mario Brothers 3.
Yes.
It hadn't come out.
Power Glove.
And the Power Glove was in there.
Yeah.
But this show, I was addicted to it. Like, I would project myself as that kid running, getting those games, and I'm like, I wanted to know how to be on it. Like, I never happened. I wanted to, though. I wish I did.
It was kind of like Supermarket Sweep for video games.
Yeah. Let's see if I could bring up a video.
Are you gonna pull video out? I could have pulled video out on Tic-Tac-Toe. I didn't know we could do video.
Well, I want everybody to see what I'm talking about.
Well, so did I, but I didn't know we were doing videos.
Don't get mad. Video Power with
game show. You just had it.
All right, let's see.
Look at this hoser, Johnny Arcade.
Johnny Arcade.
Who was Johnny Arcade? Looks like Jimmy J. Lawrence.
Let's see if we can actually
Find him with a raccoon tail, and you'll be safe.
Yeah,
they give you tips.
Like
they
give
you
the
tips.
games.
Oh, here's a full show. Let's see if we can get
On your mark, champ. Get set, champ.
This guy was a nut.
We'll never make it to the first boss in this round.
Yeah,
Try my best to practice up.
Oh, here we go.
First bad news, baseball. What do we got for him today? Got two big winners.
That's not Johnny Arcade. That's a different guy.
Over here. Look out for Alex up to 9,200. He's busted his way through.
Nourishing food into a little stomach.
Oh, old
I don't know exactly who pulls off this.
B, little eeny, miny, mo.
What's going on here?
Mega Man 3.
Mega Man.
I'm looking for like when they run through the obstacle
That'd be at the end of the
course.
show, wouldn't it?
It was, but
all right, okay.
Anyway, I love this show.
Maybe we shouldn't show videos.
Anyway, I was trying to find it, but anyway, it was one of my favorite shows growing up. All right, Mark, you go to it, buddy.
All right. My next one, it's actually been remade, and it's on the air now, actually.
Yeah.
The next one. Card Sharks. Anyone?
Sharks.
Card Sharks.
Anyone? No.
Card Sharks is, Joe McHale now hosts the new version of Card Sharks, which airs on ABC.
Yeah.
during the they'll probably pop up during this summertime. They'll show it, but it debuted in '78. It also appeared as part of CBS's Game Show Marathon, which is what I was talking about earlier. That's what that thing was called, where they'd show all the different game shows during the day.
Yeah.
And it's basically you answer questions, and if you get it's like averages, like the average number of people said this, and you go higher or lower than this number. And then if you got it right, you get control of the board, and you have to do high-low based off like the whole card that is picked for you. And if you can go all the way to the end and get through all like 10 cards, you win that game. And then you like play against like the board again, and then you win money after that. I don't know why I loved it so much, but I just enjoyed it immensely.
I knew Joe McHale was doing a new game show, but I had no idea it was based on an old one.
Yeah.
Is it on ABC?
It's on ABC, yes.
Because ABC brought back the a Match Game, which is great.
Match Game, yes.
Without Baldwin, and then Celebrity Family Feud.
Yeah, well, and Family Feud, which is another one. Here, I'll get the I get to see the Turn 4 production stuff, because that's what I do. Feel free to go to my video company. So here's Card Sharks. Here's an ad for Raid. We're sponsored by Raid, and we're watched by Wix, because YouTube, where we give you 9,000 ads, even though you don't want them. So Card Sharks, look at this.
I see. Oh, it's like the Vienna White of Card Sharks.
But see, now they do it differently. They don't have like the different rows. They just play the one thing straight through. It's because she won, so that's why she does it this way. Like if you're playing like the individual games, you do like the. Looks like the mom from '70s show, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
I wonder if that is.
Dude, she's very short, and that woman's very tall.
Yeah.
And very
so the
red.
main person gets to pick how many out of 100. Then the other person picks higher or lower. Whoever gets it right.
Yeah, yeah.
So she got it wrong, so she got it higher. So there she wins. Now she gets to pick the cards. And whoever wins, wins.
All right, I think we've seen enough. We get it. Good.
Yeah, the Card Sharks. That was my other favorite.
Card Shark. Mark,
I love me some Card Sharks. Hey, you played your video power craziness for 20 minutes. I can play.
I couldn't find it, and it wasn't 20 minutes.
Card Sharks.
Card Sharks.
Card Sharks.
My next one is one of my absolute favorite shows from the Nickelodeon era. It is Nickelodeon's Guts, baby.
Gotta have some. Mike O'Malley.
Mike O'Malley and Maury Quirk.
Mariah Quirk.
It's M-O-I-R. Moira.
Moira Quirk.
Why you kept saying Mariah?
I don't know, because I have a sister named Mariah, and I said it wrong. Let's go to Moira with the rules.
No, they wouldn't say that. They go, Mo?
Let's go to Mo with the rules. That's what it was.
Mo?
Let's go to Mo for the rules. This was going to be one of my picks, but I figured you would pick it, so I didn't pick it.
Oh, stop.
I loved Guts.
Yeah, Guts was, and here is. Here, this is all you need to know.
Someone needs help customizing and saving
insurance.
Oh, fuck you, Liberty. Fuck you.
Liberty.
All right, hold on.
Emu.
This is all you need.
Do you have it? Do you have it?
If it wasn't for like all the actual physical activity,
do you have it?
You know what I always wondered?
Do you have it?
Wait, Mark. I'll say the do you have it part, you say Guts. Ready? No, next one. Hurry. You were late!
Alright, we get it. Alright, we get it. They're just playing the show. You're just playing the game. It's depressing.
I love it. I love the show
Best part of the show, Guts.
Mike O'Malley and Mo.
No.
What? Mike O'Malley.
The aggro crag.
Oh, the aggro crag. Dude, I love... Dude, everything about Guts is
all right. Awesome. You made it to the final round. Now it's time to go to the aggro crag.
And it was like a triangle.
It was a huge mountain. You had to run up a mountain.
Yeah,
and then they throw like rocks at you, and there's landslides.
Yes, and
you had to climb up ladders to get up to the top.
I was a little kid, and I was so jealous. You got to take a part of the aggro crag home.
Yeah. And I've always like randomly.
I wanted the aggro
think
crag.
to myself, and I'll check eBay randomly, and I'll be like, I wonder if anyone's selling their piece of the aggro crag on eBay.
We should look that up.
There's so many of those trophies floating around somewhere.
Let's look this
Someone
up.
must be selling their aggro crag.
Let's look this up.
You can just type in ebay.com. You had to actually search eBay.
Well, I'm here.
You're new here?
How do you spell the aggro crag?
Oh, man, I should definitely do the spelling on this one. This is going to be fun.
Oh, God. How do you spell aggro?
I would say AG.
Wait, hold on.
AGRO.
AGRO. Aggro.
G.
No.
Let's
look if they have it here.
All right, see the full summary. It's got to be a thing at the thing here. The Mega Crag.
Here we go.
Aggro Crag was later. That's actuators, Brian. That's not what we're looking for.
Where's the aggro crag?
The mountain is called Aggro Crag.
Aggro Crag.
When they did Mega Guts, it was changed to the Mega Crag.
Oh, I remember that.
And then in the third season, it was called, in Global Guts, it was called the Super Aggro Crag.
Yep.
We were totally off on how to spell that, by the way.
Yeah, we were. Oh.
Well, there's a trophy right there.
Oh,
$245.
my God.
A glowing rock aggro crag.
Is that real? Is that
man,
what they got?
that's real.
No, that's a keychain.
It's a keychain. You can just get that. Yeah, you can just buy a keychain that has
Super Aggro Crag Guts TV show prop, custom globe, mega radical rock trophy gifts.
That's not the real one though. That's just a fake prop one you could buy. That's the actual one that glows.
Replica. It says it's a replica.
Well, I know, but still, that's like the deal though.
You're clicking on it. I want to see you, Aggro Crag.
That's worth the price of admission right there.
Wow. It glows.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Imagine having that on your mantelpiece, Brian.
Jeez. Allison would kick me out of the house, but I would love it.
I'll believe it, but I'm taking my aggro crag with me.
All I need is this aggro crag.
All I need is this lamp, this chair, and
my
piece of the aggro crag.
And I can live my life.
You've already had your jerk moment. I've already had that experience with you once.
Sorry, honey. I can't buy groceries. I bought a piece of the aggro crag on eBay.
3 people have viewed it per hour.
3? Oh, man.
You have a 3-day return you could do.
Let's see the description.
Oh, they got a helmet. Let's go back up. A Guts helmet.
Oh, it's vintage.
Oh, that's like the actual helmet that they'd wear.
Yes, it's way cheaper.
It's been knocked down.
$40, almost over 40. That's pretty cool, man. I like it. The aggro crag.
Aggro crag. Man.
Anyway, Guts. I love Guts. I love when they did Guts marathons on Nickelodeon, do the whole weekend of Guts and all the game shows. Nickelodeon was a place for...
Oh, yeah, Double Dare 2000.
Double Dare, Family Double Dare, a whole bunch of cool stuff. But Mark, what do you got for us?
I know, like, you're probably one of your last pick. It's another one of the ones in that, I'm assuming. So I didn't pick that one either. My last one is another one that they've relaunched, and I just watched it last night, and it's fantastic, and I love it, and I watch it every time I can see it. Press Your Luck.
Press Your Luck.
You don't know Press Your Luck?
I kind of do.
How are we best friends?
Press Your Luck. You
Press
watch
Your
like
Luck.
these weird...
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Oh,
Stop.
no whammies. Yes. I know the no whammies.
Yes.
No whammy, no whammy.
Elizabeth Banks now hosts it. She produces it.
On ABC?
On ABC. She produces it. She hosts it.
Wow.
It's fantastic.
ABC, home of the old game shows.
I'm all about it, man. I'm all about it. The set looks exactly like this. It's the exact same set from the 80s.
Right.
I'm gonna have to get you some Press Your Luck now. I can't believe you've never
give it to me.
Pressed Your Luck.
I press my luck every day.
This is a game.
I don't know when I was a kid, show, Mark. I live it. I live Press Your Luck.
I wanted to be on as a kid, and now they brought it back, and now I still want to be on it.
Well, I mean that's a good.
Disney Plus, everybody. Buy Disney Plus. Watch Hamilton. So this is Press Your Luck. All you do is you go around. The board goes around, and you press.
Yeah.
The whammy stop. And whatever it stops on, that's what you get.
I would just be yelling, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy all day.
So here we go. There you go. This is a couple weeks ago. Look at.
Come on, lady. Come on, Robin.
She wins hot dogs, 5 years of wieners.
And she's so excited by that. 5 years of wieners. She didn't know COVID was going to happen, so now it's worked out well in her favor.
Yes.
Because now you have
now
food.
She has wieners. She has tons of wieners.
Yeah, I mean...
Wieners every night.
Wieners in the morning, wieners in the evening.
Wieners in the evening, wieners at supper time. When wieners on the table, you can have wieners anytime. The
fact that you know that is disturbing.
I just made that up. I don't know if that's true or not. I just made that up in my head. So Press Your Luck is just the jam. See, you whammy out, and then the whammies come. They have little comedy, like little cartoon skits that the whammies do, and you lose all your money. And if you get 4 of them, you're out of the game.
Yeah, you don't want whammies. No whammies, no whammies. Yeah, no.
Now
whammies.
on the old version, they used to play they play a round, and you'd play, and whoever ended up winning at the end of the 2 rounds or whatever would stay, and then they'd bring in 2 more schmucks, and you play against them, and you could play up to 5 times, and then after the 5th time, you would be a champion, and you would not play anymore, like Jeopardy. Now they do it where you play the couple rounds, and then you go to the super whammy round, or super Press Your Luck round, or whatever they call it, or the big bucks round, I think they call it, and then you play and accumulate money. But no, it gets stressful if you're watching it and someone's doing really well and then they hit a whammy. It's heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking.
I enjoy it. Press Your Luck.
Press Your Luck, baby. I press my luck every day.
It's on Sundays on ABC.
My last one, Marcus.
Yes, Brian.
I'm sure everyone.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah, got that right.
That's right. Another one that was on my list. See, I knew you would pick the Nickelodeon ones, so I stayed away from Nickelodeon. Like I was gonna pick Double Dare, but I didn't pick that because I wasn't sure. The Green Iguanas are my favorite.
Yes, yeah, the Green Iguanas. I mean, the host, he was such a goober.
Purple Parrots.
The Purple Parrots. What was the orange? What were the
Orange Monkeys?
Orange Monkeys, I think.
There's all these different like animals, and then there's like the yellow snakes.
Yeah. Oh
and you were teamed up with random people.
It was so awesome, and I mean, like that would talk.
You would talk to you and tell you the secrets.
Yes, and you had to come up. You had to figure it out to get.
You know what? There was another one that was kind of based off of this one.
Yeah.
But it was in your house, like in a house.
Remember these guys?
Temple guards.
The temple guards.
You got caught by a temple guard. You had to start from the beginning.
I know. Freaking temple guards, man.
Yeah, they were the worst. But what was the one that was inside you, like a house? You had like find things in the house. But the house was all like you tear the house apart.
Oh my God.
You remember that one?
I do. Let's Google it.
Because I was trying to think of that
one.
I could never think of the name of it. It was a Nickelodeon show. It was around the same time as these. It was Guts. It was Legends of the Hidden Temple, Double Dare 2000, I think it was, or Double Dare, one of the Double Dares, and then this other show, which I couldn't remember the name of to save my life.
You're right. They Destroy the House. That was a good one.
It was the best one.
That was an awesome one.
All right, go down to the bottom there where they had all the different.
That's what I was looking at. Yeah.
See the next 6. It might show it to you.
Legends, they do.
Well, that's the movie that they put out.
They put a movie out?
Yes. The TV movie.
Oh, it's a TV movie.
The kids go back and they go into this. Yeah, it's haunted and everything. It's like a hidden legends thing.
Wow, is it good?
I don't think so. But now I want to figure out this show now. But I can't do anything because you were sharing screens.
All right, hold on.
I'll use my phone.
Stop sharing.
I'm going to use my phone.
I stopped sharing. We'll see if we can figure this out.
All right, so.
It was Nickelodeon. You're right.
The Nickelodeon. Game shows. 90s. Wild and Crazy Kids is another good one. Figure It Out was another good one. Is it Finders Keepers?
Finders Keepers. Finders Keepers. That sounds like it. Finders.
Yes, Finders Keepers. A short-lived scavenger hunt show that found contestants ripping through a house to find things.
I'm not finding an IMDb.
Really? That's surprising.
Nickelodeon.
Let me see if it's on.
Finders. Finders Keepers. Oh my God, Mark. I'm going to share this.
I couldn't remember the name of it. It was bugging me all day yesterday. I never had a chance to
1987. 3 seasons. Yes. Let's watch just the beginning part. I just want to see what this is going to look like.
Because the thing was, you had to go, they do different things.
You can find the bat
we had to
in this picture, then.
Find the random things inside the photo.
Yeah.
And then they take you into a room in the house, and you had to find something in that room.
Finders
Keepers. At the
Keepers.
very end, you had to go around through the whole house and find a certain amount of things.
Right.
And then you won the big prize, a
Yep.
Nintendo system or a Sega Genesis or something like that.
Oh God, look at this tool.
Yeah.
Hey, Merry Christmas and welcome to Finders Keepers, the only show where trashing a room can win you some dough. But before we start giving that money away, let's have a nice season's greetings to our blue team. And we have Stuart and Jam.
Always the blue, goes to red.
It's blue, red.
Boomerang. I thought I threw you away. Boomerang
Oh,
is correct.
yeah, they have to find
the things inside the images.
in the images.
Yeah, and you get points, and whoever had the most points at the end.
Oh, here we go.
Very good.
This is the meat.
One room
Very fast.
we might have and find something.
Yeah.
Like find
Here we go.
the banana.
30 seconds worth $50. You can find the object. If you don't find it, we'll give the $50 to the red team. One of Santa's reindeers scrubbed the tub so well, they named this product after him. Ready to go? Find it. I think
oh, so yeah, they have to find the clue.
Find whatever that product is.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? What were the names of those reindeers? We're looking for the one that scrubs the tub.
Scrub the toilet.
Actually, just one answer you prefer.
Oh,
you know the names of the reindeers?
yeah.
Come on, keep going faster. Come on, guys.
Come on, find it, little Jimmy.
Go for it. You can find it. Go for it. All the way. Quickly, Stuart.
3, 2.
Comet.
Comet.
You had to find the name brand products inside.
That means you guys got 125. Red team's got 25.
Very
We're gonna go to the living room
clever.
and see the red team.
Yeah. You would win all those different things they were showing
They
you.
were a little slow.
Everything.
Guys, you really gotta get. Oh, look at this.
And then here is the ending.
Find it so we can give you a nice Christmas present. Here we go. Elmo Elf, the little deer, had an accident.
At the
with
end,
his
you would win
left
the whole
ear.
thing.
Ready to
You get
go?
the
Yeah,
helmet.
here it is.
And then
Here's the ending. Here's the ending.
Find it. All right,
Yeah.
find those 6 pieces.
6 keys. Okay,
They
so
take you room to room.
yeah. And the
You had
more
to find a
rooms,
clue.
every room you get more prizes.
Yeah. Find another thing, and then see to go to this whole big house set which they put together.
It's so
It was
cool.
always a different theme each episode.
Look at that old computer.
Yeah.
Come on, find it, kids. Oh, onion rings.
Yeah. That send you to the next room. Then that guy reads
We're calling birds. By the far calling.
you have to find
There's the birds on the telephone.
birds, and then they
Oh,
give you the
bird.
next.
Yeah.
From the kitchen. Now they gotta go to the kitchen and do it. Kitchen.
Oh my God. It's just a great show. Finders Keepers.
Yeah.
Well, Mark.
How long did it last for?
It's just 40 seconds.
No, the show.
3 seasons.
Only 3 seasons? Really?
Yeah, but this is like 89. This is like 87.
Yeah. So 87, 88, 89. That makes sense. But yeah, wow. Finders Keepers. I couldn't think of the name of it.
I'm kind of invested to see if who's going to win.
You want to see if they win now, right? See if they got 2 drill doves. Now I gotta see if they can find one something. They have 10 seconds.
6.
They gotta find a part in the pear tree.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It was in the pear tree.
Oh, it was in the pear tree.
It was in the pear tree. Who would have thought?
Wesley,
This is all the prizes they won.
The Casio 7 keyboard, the
Ooh, a Casio keyboard.
They'll vote the typewriter along with their
typewriter.
A typewriter.
$1,900 each.
$1,900.
Each got himself a typewriter.
Dude,
That's what
I
every
was
kid
that
wants.
age. I wanted a typewriter.
Every kid wants. There's Converse.
Converse, baby.
Kids all got to wear Converse.
Are brought to you by Converse, makers of fun footwear for kids.
Pretty cool, Mark. Pretty cool. We've gone back in the
Finders
old.
Keepers.
We got to go back in the old proverbial.
The old Wayback Machine, as we used to
Wayback.
call it. Way back in the Wayback Machine.
It's a good show today, Mark. It's just me and you. I don't know what happened to the rest
old
of the guys.
I saw Francie was on Facebook, but I thought he was going to chop in, but I guess he didn't.
Nobody chopped in. Chop, chop.
Nobody came in and told us. No one else could think of their favorite game shows. That's why they're all afraid.
Yeah, that was fun.
John Johnson been like, Death March 2000.
There was an old zombie game that they would kill the contestants.
I want it. Blade Runner. It's one of my favorite.
My favorite game is based off a movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger Murder Ball. No, what was the one where was it Arnold?
Rollerball.
Sylvester Stallone. Where they're being hunted. They're in prison. They're prisoners.
Oh well, there was Death Race. That was a Jason Statham one.
No, I'm talking about this is 80s. It was based off a Stephen King book, I think.
Running Man.
Running Man. Yes.
That was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes, yes.
Then other really bad game show post-popular things. Death Race, Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Then they had Rollerball, which is a terrible
remake of Rollerball.
Yeah, the terrible remake from the 70s. Like they made one with Rebecca Romaine Stamos.
Yeah.
And the guy from American Pie.
Yeah, I remember that. Horrible.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
the
was
original is
painfully
better.
bad.
Just watch the original.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not good, but it's better than that.
Speaking of originals, I just saw yesterday on Turner Classic Movies, Westworld.
Oh, it's a good movie.
The original, yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Man. It was so bad it's good.
Yeah, I mean, it was sci-fi back then. That was good sci-fi back then.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it still holds up, right?
Not really, but it's good.
It's a little, janky. All right, Mark. Well, that was our show this week. We'll be back next Monday with something else.
Yes,
new.
every Monday. Thank everyone for watching. Thank all you guys for sticking with us during this time where we're all stuck at home.
We'll probably be doing a show like this for the foreseeable future.
Yeah. So,
especially if we can't get back to work.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
I kind of like.
Don't know when that's actually going to be yet. So.
Yeah, I kind of like it this way anyway.
Yeah, it's more relaxed. It feels like it's not as. I don't know why it seems relaxed since it's not really structured when we do it anyways.
You know why? It's because we're at home.
Yeah, probably.
You don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I know, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah,
we are in the future. We've dreamed about this to have face-to-face comms like Star Trek.
Yes.
And now we are literally doing it.
Living it. Yeah.
We're living it. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
It's also because I think this is the only time we actually get to see each other.
Right.
Whereas usually we would see each other in person out and about doing stuff.
Well, I would see you during the week recording other podcasts.
Yeah. So it's like we'd actually now it's like this is all we got.
This is it.
I mean, we probably could call each other more during the week, but now we don't because we want to save it for the show.
Oh,
we want to give you people content is what we want. We don't want to like waste the content during the week. I've found that since we started doing the show, by the way, that we don't talk as much outside the show because we want to save it to have conversations.
We never really talked outside the show anyway. I mean, we did.
No, but before we did. But as I'm saying.
Well, Mark, I wanted to ask you before we go. How was D&D? How was D&D? Did you go to that?
D&D was good. It was good at the Zombie Hideout.
Right.
There was about 16. There's gonna be 16 people total, I believe. Like Hudson wasn't there because I just found out that day that he lost his job. So
yeah, he just
yeah. So he wasn't there because he was still working, and my brother had to work a random meeting that popped up.
I'm sure.
So he had to do that. But I guess they're both going to be there. So they'll have, and I have Hutzel in my group. John's not our DM. I'm with a different DM this time.
You got to mix it up.
Yeah. Well, they did a draft. Like the people who were DMing, like picked the people after they made their characters.
Yeah. And John didn't pick you.
Well, because Hutzel's character, the other guy wanted, so they suggested that he also pick me, so that way Hutzel's not by himself. I guess Hutzel's playing like a druid character now.
But wait until Hutzel has to play with another DM.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I think that's more what it is that it's like, because I'm basically playing my same character. I'm literally playing my same character.
How inventive!
Well, it's inventive in the thought process that I had of, it's my character after all our adventures happened.
Yeah.
And what does he like now? He branched off. Like I've branched off on my own now, and I'm looking just to do other things besides sit around and do nothing.
You know, if Hutzel, if you can tell him about Zoom, if we could finish.
I've said this to John and everybody multiple times.
Zoom.
I've said this.
Like Bobby's on here, Jay can get on here. I'm sure.
Yeah, I've said that. I've said this before. It'd actually be easier, I think, because then John wouldn't have to hide as much stuff. He could kind of just
And we're all home. We could go late, and we don't have to worry about driving,
traveling, or getting anywhere.
Right.
If anyone needed to hop off to do something, they could do that, and not have to like. I've suggested it.
Yeah, whatever. I'm glad it's doing well. So you guys are meeting up this Tuesday?
No, every other Thursday.
Oh, Thursday? I thought it was Tuesday.
Every other Tuesday, yes, you're right, yes. Every other Tuesdays, yeah. So next Tuesday, the 21st.
Oh, so you guys basically do it on the days I always have a meeting. So I won't be there.
Yeah.
I have meetings in summertime every other Tuesday.
Yeah.
And it sounds like, because this Tuesday.
They're talking about, like, if people are able to do, like, there's a thing that they're talking about where people can do drop-ins. So if like you can do it, like if you don't have a meeting on a Tuesday or something and you want to come, you could still just pop in, play for a night, then pop back out again.
Right. Yeah, but it sounds like everything's already picked, so you guys already have like a.
Well, that's like the main group of the people that were there. That people already made characters, they know we're doing it.
Right.
But I'm assuming if other people wanted to come in, because there's plenty of space for other people to come in and play.
Yeah.
That if they wanted to, they could add them and put them in different groups and stuff.
Right. But I'm sure they want to keep it a small amount of people because they can't have a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if there was like a one or two friends of people that are in the group that wanted to play, like sporadically, like wanted to pop in. I'm assuming like a person like you would be able to get in. You have some cred, so.
Yeah. I'm not worried about
celebrity
it.
Status.
I don't think I'll make it, but you guys have fun. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to.
No, I'd totally be up for playing on here.
I mean, yeah. If John, like, if we can get Hutzel, he has a smartphone. He could use his phone. You just be at
Dungeons and Dragons has like its own website and everything too, where you can play online. So.
Right, we could do that too.
And it's got a dice roller and everything for you, so you can't like roll your dice and be like, oh, I got a 20, and you roll like a 2.
Yeah, you're right. We could cheat.
Yeah. Although I would never, because I have honor.
Well, you could put the camera facing like the table
your crotch?
And roll.
Yeah.
But like if I rolled, you would see it. You know,
need more space, but yes, you could do that. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good way to keep it honest. Someone like you, I don't know if you could do that.
Yeah, just take my webcam and just do that kind of thing.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know, ideas.
Yeah,
ideas.
It could happen.
It could happen. All right, let's say goodbye.
Anything can be done with technology.
Bye, audience. And
Bye, audience.
We'll be back next week.
We'll see you next week. We'll have another topic. What we'll do is, what I think we should do is start putting the topics when we figure them out on the Facebook page, and then people can put in their things that they think we should mention.
Good idea.
Thank you.
All right, one of us will do that.
All right, sounds great.
If I don't do it, you can do it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I like that idea.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Bye, everybody.